Hey everybody, today I'm going to be taking a look at this 500 watt IP65 rated street lamp. So what's cool about this street lamp is it is going to be able to produce about 48,000 lumens, and that's going to cover a 3,000 square foot area. What else is nice is it's going to come with this very large solar panel here, which is going to be able to charge the batteries in this in about 6 to 8 hours, and it will give you anywhere between 11 and 13 hours under full brightness. What else is cool about this setup is you're going to get your instruction booklet, a remote control so you can adjust the brightness on it or also set timers. You're going to get all your mounting hardware to be able to mount the light and the solar panel to a pole or to a wall. So you have also all the mounting hardware that you need for mounting to the wall, putting all the hardware together here for the mounting brackets, and getting ready to go. So let's go ahead, get a little bit closer look at how to put everything together, and then we can go ahead and give it a try. So what's really nice about the light itself is it does have a glass panel on the bottom here instead of just plastic. So this is going to give it some rigidity, especially out in the cold and things like that. It's not going to become as brittle, and you're not going to get any kind of yellow fading effect. On the back here, it's made all of aluminum, so this is going to act as a great heat sink during the summertime and also prevent any kind of corrosion resistance, things like that you're going to be able to use. So taking a quick look at the hardware here, you're going to have your mounting tube. This is going to go mount along the building. If you have a pole, you can use these two together to mount, and the solar panel will mount onto this round piece here. So mounting this bracket on is very easy. You're going to use these shorter, larger bolts here, and these will just snap right into place here, and you can use the included nuts to tighten these up. So the next step here is to take your larger bracket and mount this onto the solar panel itself. So to use this, you'll be using the smaller screws here with these included bolts. So you're just going to put a few in here and put the bolts down here on the back side. And now that we have the solar panel bracket mounted, we're going to mount the light to this bracket. First thing you're going to want to do is feed the wire through the bracket itself down through this little hole here. Now that you have this fed through the hole, you can turn the bracket and make sure that the solar panel part is facing up, and you can loosen up these Allen bolts here, and these will be used to tighten down the street lamp to the bracket itself. Also loosen up this plate to make sure that you have enough room to fit the light in. The big thing, again, remember that this bracket should always be facing the opposite direction of the light itself for when you mount this. So the light is mounted. The next step here is to install the solar panel, and you're going to just adjust this bracket so it faces this direction long ways. And you'll be using a single bolt through the middle here, through this one, and then you'll adjust either one of the other bolts down here in the bottom to kind of help with the tilt and things like that, depending on how you're mounting this. And now the solar array is all hooked up. The last step is to hook up your wire here. You can see here we have all our brackets, everything set up. So let's go ahead, mount this onto a pole and see what it can do. So you can see here when the solar panel is charging in the sun, you're going to get these charge indicators here, and it's going to let you know how full the battery is. And you can see here we got the street lamp all hooked up on this pole. So we'll come back later tonight and see how it does. And here's what the coverage of that light looks like at night. What I really like is the 6,500 Kelvin temperature. It's very bright, lights up the trees, the fence, the fire pit, everything around it really nicely. So what's nice is that you're able to use the remote here to turn the light off in situations where you may not want to be using it, or you can turn it on and set different brightness levels. And then here is the half brightness level with the remote. You can see it still does a lot of really great coverage, but your battery's definitely going to last a lot longer in this mode, and you still get a really good coverage of light.